Boy, that was one heck of a playground. Hey, namaskar everyone, how are you? Hopefully everybody's been doing fantastic. Listen, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by and checking it out. I hope you're going to stick around. If you're already a subscriber, thank you and welcome back. Now, we all know when I say welcome back, that must mean we are on another adventure. And that is exactly true today. We are going to be on another adventure. Then comes the question, where are we and what are we doing? Well, I didn't travel very far today. I'm going to keep it local. I'm going to keep it in my hometown. So that means we're in Youngstown, Ohio. What are we doing in Youngstown, Ohio? Well, if you were to ask somebody, what do they know about Youngstown? What do they think about Youngstown? You're going to hear a few different things from a lot of different people, and a lot of things are going to be repeated. You're gonna hear it's a steel town. We made steel. That's right, Steel Town, USA, right here, Youngstown, Ohio. You're gonna hear mafia, crime, corruption, which is true. At one time, Youngstown, Ohio was ran by the mafia. This was known as Little Chicago, even. As far as crime, this murder capital USA right here, I guess you could say. I don't remember what year it is, but I think at one year, like the murder statistics were like well over 100 that year. So, you know, nothing definitely to be proud of there as far as that goes, but all three of those would be true. You could possibly hear, oh, we have the Briar Hill Pizza. And that's damn right, we have the Briar Hill Pizza. If you're from Youngstown, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're not from Youngstown, you have no clue of what I'm talking about. A Briar Hill Pizza, oh, it's delicious. It's awesome. It's Youngstown. It is Youngstown. It's sauce, it's sweet peppers, it's Parmesan cheese. Oh man, it's awesome. Because you go to New York, you have the thin slice pizza. That's a New York thing. You go to Chicago, you have that thick crust. You have the, you know, that lasagna type pizza. That's a Chicago thing. Briar Hill's a Youngstown thing. Now, you are guaranteed to hear Idora Park and Mill Creek Park. Definitely Idora Park. And that's exactly what our adventure is going to be today. It's not going to be on Idora Park, because I could do a few different things here. I could walk through. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll explain this to you later. If you're ready to go to on a roller coaster and an adventure with me today, get off the couch, get ready, and let's go. We are right here. Right here. That is fantastic. Gotta go. Oh shoot. Look at all of them. I think they're ready to kick my ass. Harden saliva. You're okay. You're okay. For watching my channel.
Jesus God, Mamma Mia, look what we got.
Shh. I said there's people still sleeping. Calm down. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. I told you she was afraid of bridges.
Do not. Stop it now.
That is the starting point of the trail. I guess. I don't know. You can start at the beginning or you can start at the end. I don't think it matters where you start at. But wherever you start, that's your starting point. Oh, shit. That's why I tell you, if anybody's looking for an HJ, this is the spot. Take a sip. History. Better Malanga. All right, hey, I gotta tell everybody, the more adventures we go on, the faster you are at getting ready, so big thumbs up to you. No, now listen, I mentioned we're in Youngstown, Ohio, and I mentioned, you know, Idora Park. Well, there's a few different things I could do. I could walk through the streets of the Idora neighborhood, okay? We're not gonna do that. We're not going to do that. There are some nice houses back in the area and stuff, but we're not going to do that. I could walk through this section right here and get arrested, but I'm not going to do that either. But what we are going to do is we are going to walk the boundary of the Idora neighborhood. We're going to walk a couple of the main streets, and I'm going to get up here, and Youngstown Campfield Road's up here. We're going to walk that for a short distance, but the main focus is going to be on Glenwood Avenue. That was the main stretch on the boundary of part of the Idora neighborhood. And why did I start the video here? Well, if you look up here, if you look at this road right here, back in the day, you know how at Christmas time, on Christmas Eve, when you were a kid, you would get that upset stomach because you were so excited? That's what this road right here did to you. You almost felt like you were just going to throw up. You were just like, oh my, the excitement overcame you. Why? Because it led you right here. This right here was Youngstown's $1 million playground, Idora Park. This was the entrance to Idora Park right here. Oh man, you would go through here. This was the parking lot right here. Over here would be one of the roller coasters. The gate would be right out in there. Over in a distance, you could see another roller coaster. You could hear the people, you know, playing the games on the midway. You'd hear the thumping beats of the water ride. But you know what? Hey, let's start walking because we got a little bit of a walk. I started this earlier than I wanted to, but it's supposed to rain today. So I'm trying to beat the rain. But yeah, let's get up. We're gonna walk up this way. We're gonna check this out. Yeah, this road was full of excitement right here. This was so awesome when you were coming down this road. But Idora Park, it was an amusement park that started in 1899. And it didn't start off as an amusement park. What it really was a terminal park, or a trolley park. And basically what that was is, and a lot of the older amusement parks did start that way. I know Waldemere Park up in Erie, Pennsylvania, was a trolley park. It's getting cold again, so I might be mumbling here and there. But a trolley park was the end of a cable car line or a train line that it almost was like a reason why people should ride that line, you know. And then but that was debate. That's what a terminal park or trolley park meant. Man, they had some rides though. Back in Idora Park, they had the Jackrabbit, the Wildcat, Kooky Castle, Laughin' Lena's Fun House. What else did they have? The rocket ships. Who could forget the rocket ships? And I remember, I don't know what it's called, but the first ride that I remember seeing as a kid when I went in there was this, like, I think it was red and white. It was like a Ferris wheel. Had like the spinning cages on it. Yeah, I think I'm trying to think back. But yeah, right here, the Idora neighborhood. That's what our adventure is today, Idora neighborhood. But like I said, you know, I chose to walk the boundary of it because, you know, we could walk through the neighborhood all day, but I want to show you the main business part of the Idora neighborhood. And I'll probably walk a little bit past what was the Idora neighborhood. But yeah, but this was always built up. It was awesome as a kid. Now remember this. Well, not the Deep Roots. That's a self-care company here. I think they do. I don't know. I thought it was like hair products and stuff, but I see cold pressed juice and things. But remember this right here, Youngstown Neighborhood Development Corporation, because we will talk about that a little bit later. But more about Idora Park. Let's see, I mentioned some of the rides they had. Who could forget the Idora Park Ballroom, which was actually modeled after the ballroom in Coney Island, New York, which is pretty awesome. It was also dubbed as the largest dance floor between New York and Chicago. So it was a big deal. But that was, again, that was like what a terminal park was really about. It was a recreation area at the end of the line. So it was, you know, the pavilions, the music, dance hall, stuff like that. So pretty cool. Then they became, you know, what they were at the demise of some of these parks. Now in 1984, there was a fire at Idora Park, and I remember that. Yeah, this is Youngstown Canfield Road right here. And if you go down here, you'll run into the Mill Creek Park, the old mill, Lanterman Mill, when you go down that way. So, you know what, we're gonna cross this road right now. But yeah, you'll hit Lanterman Mill, because the Idora neighborhood is bounded by Mill Creek Park, and then when we get up here, we're gonna hit Glenwood Avenue. And who knows what we'll run into? Maybe we'll get yelled at, maybe we'll, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, there was a big fire in 1984. It was by a welder's arc. They were working on the Lost River, which was the water ride. It was the Lost River. It was real cool though. The facade of it had like a waterfall on the front. You would hear like drums and stuff. It was really cool. That caught on fire, and the Wildcat caught on fire. They never rebuilt it. They never rebuilt the park. I don't know if it would survive now or not, because it was landlocked, which means Idora Park would have never been able to expand from what it was. That was it. The land that they had was the land that they had. That was it. It was landlocked. Yeah, there's the Youngstown Neighborhood Development Corporation. Revitalize. And you'll see, I'm going to mention them a little later in the video. Like I said, there's some murals up here we're going to go see. There's a couple buildings we're going to go check out. Maybe not inside, but we'll see the outside of them. The architecture's pretty cool on them. I hear there's some birds flying around in the back. But yeah, they never rebuilt Idora Park. And I think it was in September of 1984. And I'm looking for, there's some solar panels over there. I think it was in September 1984. That was the last of the visitors that were able to go to Idora Park. Yeah, September 16th, 1984 was the last day that visitors were able to go into the park. That's a cool tree, huh? I always like these trees like that. Man, I'll check that out. Sweet. That's awesome. Now we go to 1985. 1985, Mount Calvary Church bought that property. They wanted to make a religious complex out of the property. I'm not downing anything about the religious aspect of it. I'm just looking at the tower because I kind of would like to climb it. Go stand up there. But we all know I'm afraid of heights too, so would I do it? I don't know. But Mount Calvary Church, they bought that property, and they were going to make a religious complex out of it called the City of God. And like I said, I'm not making no disrespect to the religious, you know. You can do whatever you want. But as you've seen, there's nothing there. It's blocked off, it's gated off, so you can't walk through there. People can't enjoy memories through that area, because I've known they will press charges when you go walk through there. So it's just a shame. Now I know they were using the ballroom there for a while, and in 1989, yeah, 1989, they lost access to that property because they owed a whole lot of money on it. It must have got taken care of or whatever, because they, you know, they still own it. And man, are those real sunflowers up there still? I think that's real sunflowers up there still. Wow, we'll have to go check that out when I get up there. Now in 2001, there was another fire. There was another fire there, and it was in the ballroom. I think it was in the basement of ballroom, where they deemed suspicious. So I don't know. So the ballroom was gone. They tore down what was left, because the jackrabbit was there for quite some time, and they ended up tearing that down. It was, I know they auctioned off everything, like even before, you know, after the fire. It was a real quick thing. But again, you've seen nothing's there. Nothing's there. I think it's a shame. I really wish Mill Creek Park would have got that area in that land, and made it part of Mill Creek Park. Made it I don't know, you could have put plaques up through it, like a trail, and hey, this is where this was. You know how certain trails do, they have the, you know, when I stop and say, hey, pause on this and you can read it, you know, hey, this is where the jackrabbit was, this was Kitty Land. It would have been so much better. A lot of people would be enjoying their past memories of that place. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, these are real sunflowers still. Check it out. Wow, that's crazy. Mine are even gone. But you know what? I had some out in my house, but the squirrels probably got to it, because I came out one day and it fell over. Check out the ivy on that house. That's cool. We are coming up to Glenwood Avenue though now. Here's Glenwood Avenue. And this is where it's going to get kind of interesting a little bit. And the reason I want to do this is because the Idora Park neighborhood, or not the Idora Park neighborhood, but Idora neighborhood is a really special neighborhood around here. But you know what? No matter where you're from in Youngstown, we're all Youngstonians, because I didn't grow up. This is the south side of Youngstown. So we're in Youngstown, Ohio. We're on the south side. We're on the outskirts of the Idora neighborhood. But then when we get down, it's like Fosterville. But I will say, I'm 51 years old, and I've never had anybody tell me that they were from Fosterville when I asked them. So we're on the south side, Idora neighborhood. But here's a couple murals we're gonna check out. Right there, the jackrabbit. I don't know who painted these ones on this building, okay? But yep, there's the jackrabbit. That used to be the, I don't know if that was the fence or if that was where you walked through. Yeah, there's where you walk through to get on it. So yeah, the jackrabbit. And at one time, I think they wanted to change it up a little bit, and they called it the backwabbit, but only for a little time, only for a short time. There is another mural on the other side we're gonna go check out as well. And I think it's the other roller coaster. Again, I don't know who painted it. So unless there's a name at the bottom, I don't know. But yeah, I'll tell you why I did this in a minute. But yeah, here is the Wildcat. And that was one of the roller coasters that burnt down. That was one of the roller coasters that burnt down by the fire in 1984. So when they reopened, those last visitors that were able to enjoy the park, that wasn't in operation. I don't think the Lost River was in operation either. But yeah, That's the first 2 murals. So I tell you what we're gonna do. Let's cross this street right now. We gotta hurry up because around here they don't stop. All right, there's another mural over here. Yeah, there. I missed the other one. See where the Idora Park? That used to be a sign. It's right where it says Idora Park. That is exactly what the sign looked like when you went to the beginning of the road to go down to Youngstown's $1 Million Playground. Yeah, let's go check out this mural over here. Check this out. Now there's a few different murals we're gonna see along here. That's really why I wanted to do this video, is because I really wanted to take a walk and check out the murals down here, because when I'm driving down here, I can't get it close. I'm down here every day. I go down this road. I don't get to check out the murals firsthand, real close up. And happy grass. But another reason is, well, I hope the lighting's up on this, and I hope I beat the rain. It's supposed to rain. But yeah, there you go. That's pretty nice. I like the way this looks right here. That's awesome. I don't know when this one was painted. I know in I want to say 2011 and 2012 there was some murals being done. There was 3 murals being done in 2014. I like the way that looks. There's the artist right there, T. Morgan, right there. Yeah, look at that. That is great. All the people. I don't know what this mural is called, but to me it kind of looks like it's representing the people of the neighborhood, just happy, you know. That's what it resembles to me. But I know in 2010 there was another mural which we will see. I see the building that it's on down the way. There's a couple other ones that were just like those ones I just showed you. I don't know when they were painted. I don't even know who painted them because there's nothing there. But another reason I wanted to do this too is because some people might be afraid to walk down Glenwood Avenue. It's Gateway Gas Mart. Got to have a Family Dollar, and of course, you know, the opioid disorder. I told you it's getting cold, and we know if you watch my older videos, when it's cold, my mouth starts not working right. Oh man, no murals on that side, no murals on that side. That building across, let's see, which way do I want? I might have to cross the street up here a ways. Yep, I'm gonna have to. That building over there, that one right there over there, I remember when that was being built, and I think that was Mr. Paul's Bakery at one time. I believe that's what it was, Mr. Paul's Bakery at one time. And they used to be somewhere else, and then he expanded and got more bigger business, and he wasn't there very long either. He wasn't there very long. Yep, so again, I mentioned, you know, maybe somebody's afraid to walk down these roads or whatever. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I mean, you know, watch your surroundings and stuff like that, but you know, enjoy the neighborhoods. Enjoy the neighborhoods. If you talk to people, you know, ask questions, whatever. Now, I don't think nobody's going to be out today because it's kind of chilly, but you know, it is what it is. I should have done this last week or the week before because it was warm. But it's how I roll. Another abandoned building over there. Yeah, we just walked down there. Glenwood Avenue. So back in that way, all over there, is all the Idora neighborhood. Like I said, I think I'm probably gonna walk past the Idora neighborhood a little bit, but there's some murals down that way. But we'll still be on the south side and we'll still be in Youngstown. There's another mural up here. This is one of the ones that were painted. This is one of the ones that were painted in 2013 up here, I believe. This was the Face the Future. And then that one over there across the street will go down, Create a Better Tomorrow. But Face the Future. You know what? Tommy Morgan did this once. Yeah. So this mural here is the same Tommy Morgan that did that other one with the people. So yeah. Okay, I did not know that. That just dawned on me right now. The Park-In building, the old Park-In building. Look at that. Sunflowers, or those, no, what are those? Daisies maybe? Whatever they are up there. Yeah. Let's get a closer look. See, it says 2014, maybe 2013 is when they wanted to yep, there's the artist. There's that Youngstown Neighborhood Development Corporation again. I told you we were gonna see them more and more. What they do is they buy places around here. They buy some abandoned place and they revitalize things, and that's exactly what they're doing with some of these buildings. Across the street again to get a better view of that. That is cool. I like looking at these murals because I didn't read exactly what he had on here, you know, of what the meaning was, but Face the Future. So it kind of, I could see, like, yeah, I guess I'm seeing now Face the Future. There's the two faces, and there's you know, that's the earth, some space, and I don't know if that would be some molecules there. You got the wind power. So yeah, Face the Future. Tommy Morgan. See, I told you some pretty cool things here that we're gonna see on Glenwood Avenue. Now we're gonna walk behind here and see what else we can see. I believe there is a mural on the other side of this building. Yeah, it's nice to get out and walk and you know, check out and see what's in your neighborhood, man. You know, or somebody else's neighborhood. There's always interesting things everywhere you go. Now I don't know if this might be the Idora. Yeah, this is the Idora Park mural. Yeah, this is the Idora Park mural right here. This one's really cool. It's the Idora History mural. I believe this one was by Curtis. I'm looking for his name. Curtis Goldstein, I think. 2011 and 2012, I think this was done. Represents the past, present, and future of the Idora neighborhood. I see his name down here. We'll start at the beginning. I'll show you the name. Yep, Curtis Goldstein right here. So 2012. I knew it was 2011 or 2012, but here it is, 2012 right down there. Curtis Goldstein was the painter. I want to say he was from Columbus. There's the old Idora Park. right there. All the people enjoying. Look how they're dressed. They got their old, you can tell they got the old way they used to dress. Even the kids are wearing the ties. There's the Wildcat. They're ready to go down the hill up there. That's awesome. Little girl blowing bubbles. There's Lanterman Mill, Lanterman Falls. Looks like all the bubbles are going into the future. Oh, there's a puddle, so I gotta watch the puddle. She's blowing bubbles, the past is behind her. And I don't know if she's old enough to remember Idora Park. I don't think so. But yeah, I like this. I gotta say I like this because this fence, this fence right here is still there. You can see that. They did rebuild a walkway, but you can still see that fence. That fence is still there. That's awesome. That is cool. And then here's all the kids of the neighborhood. Looks like a garden. The city garden right there. So everybody's happy, everybody's having a good time. Planting, I don't know, what are they planting? Planting trees, maybe, planting different plants, flowers. Yeah, everybody's happy in the neighborhood. That's a nice painting, man. I dig that. See if I can get back. I'll get back a little further so I can try to get the whole thing in there. There we go, right there. Curtis Goldstein. Idora History Mural. That is awesome. Wow, I like that. All right, we're gonna go across the street on the cleaner building over there, La France Cleaners. Create a Better Tomorrow. I think that was by Jeremy Jarvis. Let's go check it out. We're just crossing the streets, trying to get hit. Yeah, here's his, I see his name down here. I always like the ivy on the building over there too, man. Ivy's on the building. Yeah, right there. Jeremy Jarvis, 2014. So here it is, jarvisartsstudio.com. So all these artists that done these murals. We got to go back because there's another mural up there I missed. That's because I walked behind the building. Car coming. But there was like, they picked all these different artists to do all these different murals. But yeah, A Better Tomorrow. Jeremy Jarvis. I go to the front. And there's the Create. Everybody's helping painting. You got the little girl here, she's painting up there. He's up on the ladder. He's happy. He's happy because he ain't got his white shirt painted on yet. Every time I paint, I get marked up somehow. Yep, everybody's joining in. Everybody's joining in to make their neighborhood a little bit more comfortable. Now let's cross the street again, and I'm going to show you this other mural. There's the Glenwood Avenue sign. I show you this other mural. Now I will say, Ohio Gas Mart. Now you always hear me say Namaskar, Permalenge. That's Hindi. So if you stop here, I don't know if you will or not, might get nervous, I don't know. I don't know how people are. I'm not nervous anywhere I go. But go in there and you can say, you know, grab your Pepsi, put it up there and say, hey, namaste. Ab kaise hai? Hello, how are you? And then when you leave, you can say, Permalenge. Here we go. Here's another mural. I don't know who painted this one. I don't see any thing, but there's the old park lines or parking sign up there. And I told you, we have a lot of crime in the city, a lot of murders. I don't know about, I mean, we still do, but I don't know what the specs are on that. Like I said, I know at one time we were real high up, but yeah, I don't see no name. I don't. Oh, right, I'm looking right at it. Kyle Holbrook, 2021. All right, Kyle Holbrook. Stop gun violence. So that's cool. Another mural. Nice. All right, so we've seen that one. I'm gonna go up a little bit and I'm gonna cross the street one more time. See, we're just bouncing back and forth. We're bouncing back and forth. I'm doing this all for you guys because I could see the mural from that side of the street, but we can't get a close-up view of it. And I see a building that we're gonna go check out here shortly. I see the marquee. Stick it out. Yep, there's that. I don't know if she looks bored though. I'm just looking at this right now. I don't think she wants to be here. She's painting, she's doing a good job, but I think she'd rather be playing with her friends right now. It doesn't look like she's real happy, but it's a real good painting, man. I like that. Awesome mural. Awesome mural. There's another sign right there, historic and Parkside Idora neighborhood. So that all back in here, all that area is the Idora neighborhood. And it goes, it's not a real big neighborhood, but it's an important neighborhood. We'll go check out this mural right here. I don't know if this one it has a name on it or not, but we'll find out. But faith is the key. God is good. Look at that. Makes sense, right? There's that mural over there again. And we got to cross one more time. Look at this. I was wondering what they were doing here. They are making a crosswalk. That's good. You know why that's good? Because there's a playground over here. That's why it's good. Don't want nobody getting hit. So yeah, Glenwood Community Park. Now that's kind of newer, but I remember this. I remember this hoop park being here all the time for a long time. And usually there's people out here dunking, man, but nobody's out here today. Hey, Austin Town Fence Company. I worked there for a short time one summer. But yeah, nobody's out here today. Nobody is out here today. What does that say? Oh, Kingly. I was looking at the inside of that. Kingly Court. Kingly Court. Yeah, I don't know. You never know. The next Zion Williamson or Jason Tatum might come out of here. Who knows? Yeah. It actually is colorful. I mean, look down here, man. It's a colorful section of town. The murals, I think the murals really made it up. Windows open up there. I don't think they're open here. There's a mannequin in there though. I see some mannequins. Look at the Glenwood. Glenwood. That's cool. The Big A. I think that's been caught on fire a couple times. Here we go. We're coming up to a building that we are going to talk about. Foster Theater. The Foster Theater. What do we know about the Foster Theater? Well, there's a few things we know about the Foster Theater, but I always dug this building, man. I always loved this building right here. Not so much the building, but I always liked the marquee of this building. And there's that revitalized right there. So what does that tell you? That the Youngstown Neighborhood Development Corporation probably owns this building, right? Right, they do, and we'll get to that. But check the facade of this building out. This is great. So what we do know is Joseph Chagrin, and I hope I got that name right. I do hope that I got that name right. Chagrin, at least the last. I know it's Joseph. I think it's Chagrin. He built this and operated this from 1938 until he retired. I believe he retired in 1965. He ran this. There was a lot. This was a main street, or not main street. This was a mainstream theater. A lot of high, high quality films were shown in this theater at one time. But check out the mural of that. Man, that is awesome. Now, Joseph, when he built this, he didn't want the theater to be built in town. He wanted to be away from the city. He wanted to be in with the residents, with the people. He wanted that theater with close to the people. So he was like one of the first to get away out of the city, and so he built a theater. And this was the area that I was talking about, that I was telling you about. Like, if you went up there, like where we walked on 62, we crossed one of the roads up there, that they have a sign there called that this is Fosterville, and it is. We're by Fosterville. But again, I've never asked somebody, hey, where are you from? And they said Fosterville. Ever in my 51 years have I heard anybody tell me that they were from Fosterville. But it is Fosterville. But what better place to build this than you're close to Mill Creek Park, you're close to Idora Park, you're in with the people. This was where the people were. So the Foster Theater was born. There's an old sign right there, Kohler's. I don't know what the Kohler's was, but then they painted over, because, well, I don't know, there's Foster. I'm trying to make out that sign. So it was a well, this was, no, Foster's. Oh, you know what? There was some different, I'm gonna go back to the front again. This probably has 3 different names on here. This probably has, like, they painted over and over on it again. So if you're from Youngstown and you remember this, leave in the comments of what actually was here. But let me go to the front again and show some things. Yeah. Now, if you look at the building, what this building was meant to be was, you would have the entrance here. This was the theater right here. This would have been the theater, and then you would have a store over there, and you would have a store over there. Now, at one time, I believe there was a flower shop and a candy shop down here. Again, if you're from Youngstown and you remember what this building looked like, in the past and actually was, leave it in the comments. But look at the lights. I always liked how the lights were. I always dug the lights. Ain't that awesome? That's freaking awesome. Just the way it's built has that, just look at it. I know they're trying to restore this. They are going to restore this. Here would have been the ticket window here. But yeah, they sold, I think when Chagrin, this was bought off Chagrin, and I don't know the guy's name that purchased this, but somewhere in the 70s, 73, 74 era, this turned into a, let's just say if you were here, you might have been able to see Pee Wee Herman. So, if you know the story, then you know what I'm talking about. And I'm not judging anybody. Everybody's allowed to do whatever. You can do whatever you want. Just be legal about it, and Pee Wee was. But it turned into an X-rated theater, is what this turned into. And I don't know what it was like back then. I do know in the past few years, especially since COVID, when COVID hit, this was shut down, like this closed and it never reopened. And that's when the Youngstown neighborhood corporation bought this, and they are going to revitalize this. But the neighborhood was happy. They didn't want this here anymore. It was just, it downgraded the neighborhood or whatever. So they're glad to get rid of it. There is a GoFundMe. You can look it up. It's help restore the Foster Marquee is what that is. Help restore the Foster Marquee. So eventually this will maybe be something again. I don't know if it'll ever be hey, there's the WRTA. The WRTA, the city transportation. But I don't know, maybe at one point we'll walk down here at another time in years ahead, and this will be open for something again. Maybe it will be I don't know if it'll ever show movies or whatever, but you know, I don't know. But yeah, I always thought this was a real cool building, man. And I dig the lights. I still like how these at night, if the marquee was going, if this was restored and the marquee was on. Now I have seen this lit up though. I have seen this lit up. The Foster and all that used to be like a red neon and stuff like that. I like how that top is. I wonder, like the top, it comes over. I dig that. But yeah, the Foster Theater building. But yeah, that's what I was showing you on this sign, because I'm reading some stuff and I see the cash and carry. It was a mart. It looks like it was a mart. The Kohlers, I don't know if that was the flower shop or not. Was it Foster's Flower Shop? Because I can see flower and I can see shop. I see mart. So I think this was, I think they just used that same billboard over and over again. But let's keep walking. Let's keep walking down. All right. So yeah, we've seen some music. I like how they have this too. You have all the signs. It has Idora on it, so it's almost like that, most like those historic signs. Yeah, that Foster's in the 70s. I know that was rated a few times too. I think it was rated for like whatever the codes were in a city, you know, being that it was X-rated and stuff. I think they were rated a couple times on that. But yeah, I thought the Pee Wee Herman joke was kind of funny, because it wasn't about Pee Wee's Playhouse. It's about Pee-wee's Plaything. Oh man, that's funny. So yeah, we're gonna walk down. There's nothing really to show you on the way down here, but you know what, we're still gonna walk down. I'm gonna walk all the way down here until there is something to show you. We're doing this. See, as soon as I said that, I lied. Here is another mural down here. We'll take a look at it. I don't know if we can see it. I'll probably have to go across the street. I think this one, you can see it. There's a mural back there. It looks like a mosaic. It says welcome to the Idora neighborhood. It's blocked off by all the cars. It's mosaic looking. Yeah, welcome to the Idora neighborhood is what that says. Yeah, too bad you couldn't see it. It's blocked off. Darn it. But okay. And that was in 2010. I think I don't know if public people painted that or not. I don't know, and I can't get up there to see if there's a signature on it or not. I'll tell you what, it's getting a little cold out. Getting a little cold out. But I'm glad I'm doing this video today. I'm glad I am. Yeah, so if you go on, you know, if you live in this neighborhood or whatever, or if you're just into revitalizing different sections of town and stuff, go try to find that GoFundMe. It should still be a thing. Help restore the Foster marquee. All right. Yeah, it's a little it's a little chilly today. Little chilly today. Yeah, we'll walk down. It's not going to be too far down, but there's another interesting building down here. There's another mural down here. Actually, I'm probably going to have to cross the road one more time. So I don't know about you. It's not my first time, but is this your first time walking down Glenwood Avenue? All right. Too bad it wasn't nice out though. It'd be nice if it was sunny and warm. There had been more people out. I would have liked to talk to some of the people that maybe lived around here, you know, even some of the ballers down at the court. That would have been kind of cool. Looks like a nice spot for a garden, maybe like the one painted on that Idora mural. American Legion post over there. Yeah, we're gonna cross the road because there's actually another. I don't know what this building is over here, but I love it. I love it. We're gonna walk right by it. And I have something special that I'm gonna do today too. So if this is your first time watching my video, like I said, I'm glad you're here. But I got a special treat for all of you, you know, even if you have watched my videos before. I think it's going to be cool, and then it's for the holiday season. It's for the holiday season. That's a nice church over there too. This building over here, I don't know what the heck this building is. I don't know if it's apartments, house, I don't know what it is, but this thing's cool as heck. Well, let's see. There's a sign right there that tells us what it is. The Joanne Corolla Knuth Transition House. Huh. And I really dig this building, and I don't, like I said, I don't know if this is like a private property or whatever. It looks like a freaking museum. Look at that. Look at got the sculptures up top. You got right in the, what does that say, Madaro? Looks like Madaro. Madaro. Right above the two people laying down, you got Madaro. I always love this building. It's great. Like I said, you got the two people up top, the crest in the middle, right above the door. Just look how it curves. And then I didn't even notice too, you got above the windows, there's profiles of people above the windows. I think when I get home, I'm going to look that up now that I have the name to it. Like I said, I'm down this road all the time. Every day I'm down Glenwood Avenue. Not joking. Every day. And I just can't stop and look, you know what I mean? So that's why I say I love to walk. I really love to walk. I would have went up there and got closer, but like I said, I don't know if that's, you know, are we even allowed by it? Is it private? I don't know. I don't know. But here we're gonna come up to another building that I love. I love the building. And I do see another mural up ahead, and I got a story about that one too. Not really a story, but when I get home, I have to look through some of my pictures. But the Youngstown Playhouse, America's oldest ongoing community theater. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I told you, ain't that cool though, that, you know, Foster's up the road. He wanted to get away from the city. He wanted to be in with the neighborhood, in with the people. Here's another one, the Youngstown Playhouse. We're gonna walk over by it. Happy grass. That building back there that's tall above the trees back there, that is the Youngstown Playhouse. The Youngstown Playhouse up there. I think it used to be a different color too at one time. I think it was. I think it used to be a different color. There's the other mural over there. We'll get to that. We will get to that. But the Youngstown Playhouse, you want to learn a little bit about the Youngstown Playhouse? We're gonna have to go like the early 20s, 1920, 1921, 22. There was 4 sisters. The Temple. Oh man, I'm trying to think of the name. Rodef Shalom. Man, look at that. Yeah, the Temple Rodef Shalom, and I hope I get that saying right. I did do a video on Wick Park. Okay, look that video up and you'll be able to see that building that I'm talking about. But there was 4, not 4 sisters, I did say sisters. There was 4 women from the Rodef Shalom Temple that they were reading plays for self-enjoyment and you know, self-entertainment. That was actually the start of the Youngstown Players. Now, there used to be more famous, I'll say actors, you know, actresses, you know, coming, stopping in Youngstown, maybe going to New York, maybe going to Chicago, going to some of the bigger towns, El Jolson, the Barrymores, etc. And they would stop here for a little bit, you know, this was the stopping point between, but that wasn't enough That wasn't enough. That, you know, by 1924, you know, the neighborhood, they wanted they wanted something of their own. They wanted a place to do the plays, to do these acts and things like that. And like I said, those people just coming here from time to time just wasn't enough. It wasn't frequent enough. And really, these playhouses and stuff like that, they are for the neighborhood. They are for the people of the neighborhood to get involved with. So those more high-profile actors and actresses just weren't enough. So groups, other drama groups in a neighborhood or surrounding area anyway, they all got together and they formed the Youngstown Players, and that was about 1927. Now, this wasn't the original Playhouse. The original Playhouse was on Lincoln Avenue in Youngstown, Ohio, and it was in an old barn. They made an old barn into the Playhouse, but now you see, this is what it has become. I've not been inside here ever, I don't think. I can't remember. If I have, it was for a school function or whatnot. I've always went to the Powers Auditorium. I went to West Elementary. I went to school in Youngstown. I went to West Elementary. It's no longer there no more. It's been torn down for a long time, but I don't remember ever going inside here. Don't ever remember being inside here. But for me, we always went to the Powers Auditorium. But and it's real cheap. You can get flex tickets here. I was just looking online this morning about them. I dig the architecture of this building. This building is really, really cool. I like that. Look at that part right there. You know, the overhang. That's awesome. Yep, so this started because 4 girls wanted to do self-entertaining plays and talk, you know, and act out, and this is what it's become. Youngstown Playhouse. I dig that building. I don't know if they closed down at one time. For some reason, I want to say that they were closed for a little bit, but maybe they were. That's when they were redoing something or whatnot. I don't know. I just dig that building, and it's back here. You like, if you're not looking, like, you miss it. So now, you know what I wanted to tell everybody? Let me see if I have it with me. I do have it with me. I do have it with me. From now until probably the end of the year, whenever I do these videos, whenever I do an adventure, I got a little treat for anybody who watches my video and wants to do some adventure on their own and go out and experience the adventure you just watched. I have a $10 Starbucks card right here. There it is. What does that say? Everyday Adventures with Jim. Like and subscribe. Starbucks, $10. I think on the adventures that I do, and like I said, you know what, if you're new to the channel, I know my subscribers already know, I do not do videos every day. I don't post every day. I have a full-time job, so I do that. I can't do this on the weekend, every other weekend, whatever. So again, from now until the end of the year, I'm going to hide a $10 gift card. It might be Starbucks, it might be Dunkin' Donuts, it might be whatever. But I'm going to put it somewhere. I'm not going to show you exactly where it is. I will show you the area that it's going to be in, and we'll go from there. I'll let you know. I'm going to show you the area that I put it in, okay? But I'm not going to show you the exact spot. But this mural here, and go find it. I know you probably can't post a video in the or a picture in the comments. But what I want you to do is when you find the gift card, leave it in the comments after liking and subscribing, of course. If you haven't already, leave it in the comments that you found it, and go enjoy the adventure, and then go enjoy a cup of coffee and a biscotti or something, whatever you want. But post, even post it on your personal media pages. Just show, hey, this, there's a YouTuber I watch, Everyday Adventures with Jim. He's really cool. No, you don't even have to say that, but just spread the word. Spread the word about my channel, and yeah, go out, and I hope you find it. I hope you find it. But it's gonna be easy to find. I'm not gonna hide them crazy, but yeah, the Youngstown Playhouse mural right here. Now this is one of the murals that was done in 2013. Now, what saddens me about this mural, okay? What saddens me about this mural is, if you look on the other side, and I have a picture of it, so I am gonna put at the end of, I'm probably gonna post some pictures at the end of this video of what the old Foster used to look like, of maybe some of the old actors and stuff from the Playhouse, and I will post a picture if I can find it. There was a mural that extended off of this one. It went around the corner and they painted over it. Obviously it was the business that painted over it. I don't know why. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand why you would paint over the mural. I don't get it. So yeah, it kind of saddened me when I seen that one day, and I was like, what the heck did they just do? So there was another section of that mural right there. Man, yeah, I don't know why they did that. But yeah, this is the Playhouse mural. Playhouse mural right here. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So you got that, and then you got the Youngstown Playhouse, and there is the Youngstown Playhouse. So we'll keep walking down a little bit. There's one more mural that I'm gonna check out, and then I'm gonna go across the street and we'll probably finish it. But just so you know, see if it shows it. Right here, if you're watching this, I did hide the $10 card. Keep in mind it is gonna rain, but the card's plastic, so the card will probably be there. It is supposed to rain today. I don't know how long, but if you look over in this area over here, maybe lower in this area, somewhere around over in here, maybe like right around in there, look for the card. The card is yours to use, and hopefully you like this video, and hopefully you had some fun getting in your car or walking or whatever, and going to find that. And again, leave it in the comments, man, that you found it. So we'll go down. There's a couple murals on this building here. And then there's one further down that I'm gonna go check out. I think it says revitalize on it, so we'll check that out. And we'll come back up, and hopefully I'll end my video. They have an Idora sign, a metal sign. Did I win my video at? Yeah, here's a couple little murals over here. So yeah, this was just a way different kind of video, right? That, you know, but adventure's an adventure. Another mural. Yep, here. I always got to show the name. So who is that? Nathan Willem? I can't tell what that is. Is that Nathan Wilma? Well, there it is anyway. Maybe I'm too close. Nathan Williman, something. I don't know. Maybe it's. I can't make it out, but maybe I'll see it on the video. It's a Puerto Rican flag over there. There's the other mural right there. So they must do remodeling of some sorts over here. Pretty neat. I was looking for the name on that one too, and I just don't see it. Must be hidden. I don't know. But we'll keep going down. Little further. We'll keep going down. Yeah, there must have been some kind of construction company or something that rebuilds homes and such. Man, it is cold. It is getting cold. My hands are freezing holding this. I'm gonna have to switch hands. Woo! See, now if you go down there, that's why I said, when I said that we could walk the Idora neighborhood, we could have walked down there. There's some really nice houses down there. Again, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to walk through the neighborhood. I wanted to walk this main street. That's what I wanted to do, and show everybody the murals and those few buildings. I always love those buildings, though. The way the Fosters looks. I think the marquee is what does it. Obviously the Playhouse. That's awesome. Yeah, I think on, not this building, I think on the one down there is the one we're gonna find the mural on. I guess I could have rode my bike and did this, but I think the walking's just fine. Or what I could have done, we could have even made a real crazy adventure and took the city bus. Could have took the WRTA. That would have been an experience. But then I would have had to walk anyway, whatever. So this is just fine. Don't know what that is, some sort of business. I do like how the top of that looks, though. But I that's probably just dirty. Maybe? I don't know. I just I like how the windows roll in. Yeah, just look at the architecture of some of these buildings. You know, that's that's an old building. You know, it's probably a gas station. Yeah, it was a gas station at one time. You know, these old buildings are just man, almost looks like an old chalet. That old window up there. All the old gas stations used to look like that. Look like castles or old chalets or whatnot. But I wonder if that was, you know, wonder what that was like back in the day. You probably still had the people come out, pump your gas, wipe your windows and all that stuff. Man, yeah, look at that. It's really cool. I think the mural, uh-oh, what is this? That looks like that little king. Oh no, Mickey's Big Mouth. Look at that. I haven't seen a Mickey's Big Mouth in a long time. A lot of big mouths, but not a Mickey's Big Mouth. There's the revitalized mural. That's the last mural that we are looking for today. I don't see no name on this one either. I don't see no name on this. Huh. Revitalize. Yeah, I'm not seeing no name on that. Maybe they just painted themselves. I don't know. I know sometimes people hide their name, you know, hide their names in the art. I'm not seeing anything. So if anybody knows, if you're watching this and anybody knows that some of the murals that were painted and they didn't have a name and I didn't know, write that in the comments as well. But there's the last mural. Glenwood Avenue. How about that? Now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna walk back up this way. We're gonna walk back. There's where the building that has this mural on it, right there. Right by the gas station with all the tires right there. We're gonna walk back up, and I'm gonna end my video by the old, well, not old, but by the Idora sign. Yeah, my nose is dripping and everything else, man. Ah, geez. So I don't know, how was the stroll? You know, I came down, I was gonna say how was the stroll. I came down here earlier when I was coming up this way. They were washing their car out there. Bet you that was cold. That water had to be cold. Got all the ivy on the trees right there. That is a nice look. See, I think this is still the Idora neighborhood over here. So I didn't really go out of the neighborhood so much. I thought maybe when you get down here, you're kind of out of that whole Idora neighborhood. But this back in here is the Idora neighborhood as well. But there are some, take a ride. Like if you're from Youngstown, get out and dig in and venture in. I mean, there's some of those videos I do. Some people put in the comments that, man, I lived not in Youngstown, but other places. Well, I lived in this area. I never even knew that, or I never heard about it. Get out and venture. Get out and venture. Get in your car. Go down this road. See where this road goes. Look at the scenery. Check it out. You never know what you're gonna find. I do know you're gonna find some nice houses you probably didn't know it was back there. Yeah, we're almost to the end of this, where I want to be. Probably be loud right where I want to be as well. Yeah, they're working on an engine over there. But here's where I am gonna end my video. Right here. I don't know when this was put up. Not too long ago, I don't think, but for the Idora neighborhood. Cool, right? Idora. Right there. So listen, if you're new to the channel, thanks again for stopping by and checking it out. Like I said, I hope you're gonna stick around. But everybody, hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. This is what I do, is we're always looking for the adventure. We're either we're hiking, we're walking, we're running, we're kayaking, whatever it takes to get to that adventure for the day, that's what we're gonna do. And again, don't forget about the card, okay? So you watch this video, go see if you can find that card. Now, I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be doing that for the rest of the month, or for the rest of this month and the rest of next month to the new year. And like I said, I usually do an adventure every weekend. So, and I got a couple other things I'm planning on doing as well, but I'll do that in another short video. I have an idea that I want to do, and it might be tomorrow. I don't know. It could be later on today. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching. And until I see you on the next adventure, wherever that may be, Feta Malanga.